If you want to tune into Scarlet versus Firefly, I believe that's being covered by someone else. I think Roddy. I'm sorry, Wardy is who I meant to say. I believe Wardy is covering them, so you can check out his channel if that is what you fancy. But we have nothing but PvP ahead of us.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, nice is you know. This is gonna be one of these casts, isn't it? Oh boy. But we are now loaded into Cosmic Sapphire ESL. And we are here at the top left corner of the map, looking at the base of the red Protoss player. Representing good game. Good game. Good games by Good Gamers Gaming. And Taiwan. It is nice.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire ESL, we have the Croatian Protoss player himself. He is blue, representing Team Ruddy. It is Goblin. I have the wrong logo, but it's all good.
I just had this moment where like I said good game gaming. I'm like, what did I say? Did the words that came out of my mouth, did they make any sense? Like I had to go back on that because I'm not sure.
Was that right? Did I say that? Is that really the team?
Did I say it like out? No, like did I say it like out of order or something? Like...
Yes. One of the best teams out there. Good game gaming. GGG. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Oh, and yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting one because we have a bit of Europe versus Taiwan going on. And of course, the server advantage, because it is the Asian server qualifier, is deep in the Taiwanese favor. So Goblin is going to be playing with a little bit of ping. We'll see if he can overcome that and maybe have a wild run.
I mean, yeah, anything is possible, really. And look, if you sign up to an Asia server qualifier as a European, you kind of, you know, go into like knowing what you're going for, right?
I'm just saying, Nice he may have watched the clip. Because Nice did just throw down a pylon in the main base of Goblin. We do see Warp Gate still on the way though, so it's going to take a while for the pylon to really come into play. But Goblin has to be careful and hopefully he scouts his main.
But he didn't leave the probe there.
He didn't.
That's the important part of the plan. You have to hide your probe as well.
Unfortunately, the probe has not been hidden. We do see the first couple of stalkers coming out here for Goblin. We do have a double stalker opening. Bear that in mind. Oh, straight into Twilight Council.
Yeah, and the Twilight Council is barely not in range of that pylon, so it looks like Goblin won't notice it for a long time. Yeah. And that gives Nice like this sneaky advantage. Watch it be like Goblin moves out and that's where like 20 adepts warp in and just end the game.
Yeah, okay, so there's a couple of things going on right now, and a couple of things that are kind of terrifying. One is Goblin is staying on one base. He's throwing down a third gateway behind this 3-gate one base is what we're dealing with right now. Goblin wants to be hyper aggressive. There's the 4th gateway. He does not intend to expand whatsoever. Nice. Likewise, also a little bit aggressive, has one less gateway. He went 3-gate first and then an expansion. Again, also looking to be a little bit aggressive, nowhere near as aggressive as Goblin.
Yeah, like Goblin is just going all out. And like this proxy pylon is nice, but is he gonna come into play? It looks like it will for now.
I think this is pretty important because Goblin is staying on one base. He doesn't intend to make workers, and if he loses too many, he cannot sustain all of these gateways. Like, this is a very precise one base all in. The adepts show up and probes are falling left and right. There's 0 mining.
Yeah, there's completely no mining. The stalkers will now come here to defend from the adepts, but yeah, Goblin has just such a huge break in any mining.
Yeah, the stalkers turn around, they come back home as well. For a moment, we do see a proxy pylon across the map. What's important as well is that Nice just scouted 4 gates. He's like, oh my god, you're going one base all in. You are absolutely insane. He saw the Twilight Council researching as well. He knows that he, I would say he would have to give up the natural base. It looks like he wants to try and defend it though.
I mean, ooh, that's nice. I like the hallucinated immortal. Like, yeah, just look a little bit more scary. Why not? But I feel like maybe like
That's it.
did he like see the immortal? Hold on, I need to return to
GG
game.
gets called. You can check, but GG gets called, and Goblin, sorry, Nice will take the first game. Goblin's one base all in, completely shut down.
I need to see what Goblin saw that made him just leave after that.
Yeah, I mean, his push was already delayed
Show
because of
me.
the adepts, so that may have just been enough anyway. But
Maybe, yeah.
yeah, maybe he saw the immortal as well, and like seeing that immortal would just be it. I would ask if you quickly could come because
Yeah,
lobby
yeah.
is done. Come.
Yeah, he went in, he saw like he started fighting, he saw the immortal, he was like, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
There you go. A nice win there, a nice quick win there for Nice. Meanwhile, Goblin's gonna have to try something different. Oh god, what a game.
Yeah, what a game. What a way to start a series with a one base 4 gates, which I feel like 4 gate used to be like this like huge thing, but it was like long ago, and now like it feels weird to even say it.
Yeah, it does come into play every now and then, sometimes in other matchups
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, like 4-gate is again, you're all in. Rocky start here for our Croatian Protoss.
Yeah, unfortunately, but hey, maybe he can still bring it back. But for now, we are looking at our red Protoss, spawning in the bottom right corner of Mundans ESL, representing Taiwan and Good Game Gaming. It is Nice.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Moondance ESL, we have the Croatian Protoss. Oh boy, having a rough start in game number 1, but here in game number 2, looking to tie up the series. Representing Team Roddy, it is Goblin.
Let's see if they will be as crazy this game. And as a reminder, Mundans is that map with a pocket base. And we've seen things being built in that pocket base.
We have. You have to be very diligent when it comes to scouting your own pocket base, because anything could be there. There could be a pylon, there could be a Stargate, there could be a Twilight Council, there could even be some gateways. Oh, as Nice immediately goes across the map for his probe scout.
Yeah, I wonder if he will utilize that pocket to build some cheeky stuff. Goblin did check it though, so he definitely thought about that possibility.
Yeah, Goblin checks it immediately just in case. What's important is that Goblin has not sent anything across the map, so he doesn't really care what Nice is doing. He's more concerned about, again, what his build is for the time being.
Do you think it will be another aggressive build, or is he gonna be more macro focused this time?
From Goblin, because he's up against the wall, I do think it's going to be more macro focused. I think it'd be insane if he goes for another one base play.
I mean, not necessarily one base, but just aggressive.
Oh, there we go. One
Yeah.
base.
We have Nice proxy. The placement of this proxy, what could it be?
That's a
Do you
good
think-
question. I feel like this is good for Stargates, as it's relatively
Yeah.
close by air. It's a little bit awkward if it's a robo opener. Cybercore will finish up here, and there we go. It is a Stargate.
Yeah, Stargate looked the most possible from all of these options because, like, you know, the distance by air is not that huge.
Meanwhile, Nice knows that there is a proxy pylon somewhere because he counted the pylons. There's only one in the main base, so he's looking, and immediately he finds it.
Yeah, just goes straight for it. Like, definitely this must be something Nice has already encountered on these maps, or maybe he thought about it himself.
Yeah, really well done. The first 2 Stalkers are already coming out. Their goal here is to depower this pylon. Meanwhile, Goblin, he's rushing on over with his own Stalkers and his own probe, making sure that that Stargate gets up and running.
Yeah, but to be fair, even if that look like this probe is not gonna stop this Stargate, but like Nice should be prepared for whatever unit is coming out of it, right?
Oh yeah, he should be. Meanwhile, we already have a couple of Stalker battles going off. Both players will lose 1 Stalker each, but the probe of Nice is a little bit faster here, deals a little bit more damage to the Stalker of Goblin in the end. Goblin is going to be able to hold on, but more Stalkers are coming.
This is such a close battle. I can't believe it. They
Yeah.
almost both killed them as well.
Here come the rest of the Stalkers, and with this, it looks like he's going to be able to overpower this. Goblin abandons this proxy, and Nice doesn't care. He's going to keep going.
Yeah, the Oracle did come out though, and it's coming to the base of Nice. The Phoenix has been started, but it's not ready yet. There are 2 Stalkers and a Shield Battery though.
Yeah, the Oracle does nothing. Meanwhile, across the map, the Stalker got hunted down. It does go down in the end to the Stalker Fire. Meanwhile, a couple of Zealots are going to have a hard time microing against the Stalker count of Nice.
Yeah. And those Zealots definitely don't have charge, as Twilight Currency is only just being made, so these Stalkers are actually very strong.
Oh my god, the control here from Nice. He pulls back the weakest Stalker. He takes down the second Stalker of Goblin. And again, I imagine maybe even because of the ping, he's abusing this so far. He's dominating the fight.
Yeah, those were all the units that Goblin had at the moment, and now Nice is just gonna recall out.
Wow, the trades, the efficiency here from Nice. If we look at the units lost tab, Nice lost 2 Stalkers and he killed 4 and 2 Zealots.
Yeah, and now he has also built some Phoenixes, so he can hunt down that Oracle if he needs to, but he prefers to harass on the other side of the map instead.
Yeah, the Oracle has survived here in between the bases at the pocket base here of Nice. Meanwhile, as you were saying, the Phoenixes, they go across the map, and hey, they can pick off some workers, but they have to be careful because there are Stalkers as well.
I mean, there are Stalkers, but there are only 2 of them, because, the rest of them got killed in the attack.
Exactly, they do pick off 2 probes in the end. Meanwhile, we see a full scout. Nice sees the Dark Shrine.
Yeah, as they say, when behind, the Dark Shrine. But when the Dark Shrine is scouted and there's already an observer on the way from the side of Nice, it may not be that useful.
Yeah, Nice is just all over this game. He's just all over Goblin right now. Goblin still has a chance. Like, we still have Blink on the way. He's expanding, getting another base. But these tech options really haven't done anything for him. This Oracle has 0 kills. This Oracle hasn't done any damage whatsoever. Neither will these CTs.
Nice is protecting his bases very diligently. There's a shield battery in every mineral line together with some Stalkers. So it doesn't look like that Oracle will get any damage done.
Meanwhile, 4 more probes go down as well. Nice, not losing a single Phoenix in the process. Looking to take down some of these pylons as well. Maybe even supply block. Goblin, no, okay. Goblin has plenty of pylons. It's okay. He can afford to lose these pylons. But again, still just pure efficiency. DTs are being morphed in.
Wow.
But we have plenty of detection.
Yeah, and also they were morphing right under the Phoenixes. They just happened to fly by that specific area. So, yep. That will be denied.
The first DT goes down. We have a second DT on the map, waddling back home. Stargate is under threat. Pylons being taken down all over the place. It's nice. It's just been really impressive to see him go toe-to-toe with Goblin in this way. I know there's a lot of hype around Goblin. I know he's a great European player in his own right. But Nice here on the home ground with that home advantage is looking scary.
Yeah, and like there's a thing, like he just looks like, prepared for every step of the game. Like he's always like, oh, this is what you're doing. Like always like gets that information and gets ready for it.
He's like, Goblin, please, I trade with Haas. I've lived in the same region as Haas my entire life, and you're trying to in game 1 base me, and in game 2 go for proxies and then into Dark Shrine? Like, mate, none of this is gonna work.
Yeah, this is child's play. Like, Haas standard.
This is standard compared to what Haas does. Oh my god. And now I love what Nice is doing because he's going for a 2-base all-in. He throws down 6 gateways, a mass gate explosion. He's going for adepts. He's going for a mass immortal adept push. And Goblin, I don't know if he's going to be ready for it. The Madman is taking a 3rd.
Yeah, that's very bold of him actually, because Nice is not even thinking about the 3rd yet. And I have to say, I still feel a little weird seeing like glaive adepts in PvP, but they can work really well. They shade on top of units that just snipe them right up.
Well, they shade on top of units and they just don't die because Stalkers, they're just not very good against adepts. It's great. It's a kind of way of playing where the adepts kind of they're like a buffer. They soak up all the damage, and the immortals are the real scary factor of this army. Meanwhile, here we go. The army is pushing on. The station trap gets spotted as well. Oh. Yeah,
so not even any trap there. And Goblin only has this gateway army when there are 2 immortals on the side of Nice. The probes have to be pulled, and the Stalkers are getting lifted.
Oh, the Stalkers are getting lifted. We do have an overcharge here. The overcharge may be enough to hold on. We have a lot of Stalkers in the defense. Where are the reinforcements here? The War Prism is a little bit far behind, so Nice may not have enough, but oh god, the Immortals, they're being focused down. They both go down.
Yeah, the Immortals go down, but there's still a lot of Adepts here, and they are now in the main base.
Yeah, exactly. Adepts may not be good at killing Stalkers, but they're amazing at killing workers, and that's exactly what happens. Every single probe goes down, GG gets called, and Nice takes the 2-0 victory over Goblin.
Nicely done.
Oh my god. That was a dominant performance
No, yeah.
from Nice.
I mean, to be fair, like, it was a dominant performance, yes, but also, like, Goblin tried to, like, throw a bit of cheeky stuff at him, you know? Where it's like, you have to wonder, like, what would happen if Goblin just played, like, a straight-up game? Like, would it go better, or would it be, you know, a bit more of the same?
Yeah, that's what everyone's got to be wondering, you know? Like, how could things have played out differently? And Goblin will have another chance. It's a double elimination bracket, so even though he's knocked down, he's not out, and maybe he could even have some revenge later on down the line as well. So, yeah, if you're a Goblin fan, he's still in this. Meanwhile, we are going to be moving on to another series because Nice moves on to face Nightmare.
Yeah, two of our very dominant Protosses in this bracket will now face each other.
Yeah, I think we would probably both agree that they're the strongest Protosses here. You can make an argument for Cyan because Cyan is the best Protoss from China, but Cyan actually got knocked out by Percival.